Buffalo Bills finally get their revenge on the Tennessee Titans after losing 2 straight games in a row last year and in 2020. When it looks like the Bills were going strong, all of a sudden they'd lose to the Titans. I believe they were 3-0, and then they lost the Titans in bad fashion 2020. Last year, they'd won 4 games in a row, all of them blowouts, 35-0 to the Dolphins, 40-0 to the Texans, 43-21 to the Washington football team of 2021, and, of course, beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead 38-20. On high, all excited, and then they lose to the Titans. But last night, all of it came back, and it's done. 41-7. Bills win. Wow. And it wasn't, I don't even know how to describe the game because, you can sit here and talk about Josh Allen. You can talk about the offense. But first, let's look at the stats. And it's just right there. Total offense, 414. Total offense, 187. Numbers, score, yards, turnovers, red zone success. Well, Titans 100% in the red zone. I guess that works out. Bills were surprisingly bad on third down, but Josh Allen, 26 or 38, 313, 4 scores. It didn't even look like they were trying. They sat him in the third quarter. It felt like a preseason game. The announcers had to go deep into their C and D and F material. Did you know that Josh Allen grew up on a cantaloupe farm or something like that? They just had to start talking about just random stuff about his childhood to keep the game flowing. James Cook ends up being the leading rusher when I think while the game was competitive or the starters were in, maybe he had 1 or 2 carries, and then they just kind of fed him the ball. The rookie gets to finally really play. Tannehill 11 for 20, 117. Malik Willis goes in the end of the third quarter. Case Keenum plays out the remaining fourth quarter. He was 0 for 2 and had a better quarterback rating than Ryan Tannehill did in this game. It just felt like these past 2 years just came to a head. And what's even crazier about it is Josh Allen played great. The offense looked so easy. Someone's going to say, they need to learn how to run the ball better because apparently you need to run the ball, I guess. I don't care about that. Josh Allen and the Bills passed the ball on, I think it was 21 straight plays in the second into third quarter. I'd have to look it up, but it was like 20-plus plays in a row that the offense passed it. And hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Diggs, 12 for 128, 3 scores. Who's got him on their fantasy team? Wow. I can't believe somehow I don't think he had as many points as both Waddle and Hill because that Dolphins game was ridiculous. But Gabe Davis out. Jake Kumaro, 2 for 50. Dawson Knox, 4 for 41. The Titans barely existing. Derrick Henry had a touchdown, but 13 for 25. Not even there. You can talk about what the Bills brought on offense, what Josh Allen brought, but the defense. You put in a player, you have an offense with an MVP quarterback. Superstar, MVP quality. He hasn't been an MVP yet. Superstar receiver, Stephon Diggs. Solid other skill positions with Gabe Davis, and obviously not last night, but Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox. Isaiah McKenzie does his work. And it doesn't matter, though. The Titans scored 7 points. The Bills could have come in and scored 17, and won. It would have been a struggle down the stretch, but the defense doesn't even allow the Titans anything after the first drive. I watched that first drive, and the Bills score a touchdown on the first drive, as they do, going for it on fourth down, which, I love that. Barely punting. I think they punted in the third quarter, but then also they fumbled a punt, and then they punted again the second time of the season in the fourth quarter, and he fumbled it again. I don't know what is going on. The Bills can't even get rid of the ball. They can't give the ball to the other team when it comes to punting. Apparently, they should have been punting more often because he kicks the ball perfectly, uses his magic, and the returner can't catch it because both Titans returners, 2 different Titans returners, fumbled the ball or muffed the punt. a sad day for the Titans. You could just say maybe the Titans just came out super flat. The Bills, just took advantage of a weak team. Honestly, I'm not that big on the Titans this year. It was nice to see Malik Willis come in and then, be taught what it's like to be in the NFL almost immediately by Matt Milano, where he just, I ran to the right side. Willis is fast, and Milano just, nope, that's it. Cut him down. Next play, I think it was a third down. And it never, it was 7-7, and then they held the Bills to a field goal, 10-7, and the Bills got a 17-7 at halftime, and you're, thinking maybe, all right, Tennessee gets the ball at half, they still got a chance, but then third quarter, gone, over. And now, the Bills have to play against the hottest, probably the most exciting team coming out of last week, which is the Dolphins. And then that's going to be the biggest game of the week. So looking forward to that. But the Bills are just so superior. Not even a little bit superior. So much superior. So far, the Bills look like Alabama playing against UAB and, I don't know, name a Division I AA school. Right? They look like this looks like college football. They're not even trying. They're just laughing. Starters come out in the third quarter, barely throw any incomplete passes, no interceptions. Just run them over. They did it to the Super Bowl champions. They're doing it to the Tennessee Titans, who are the 1 seed. Granted, I do think they're much weaker this year. Just keep it rolling. Super Bowl favorites. They've solidified themselves at the top of probably almost all, if not all, power rankings for the year or for this week. I can't imagine any other team that you would put ahead of them. You can make the argument about maybe the Chiefs, but the Chiefs looked, pedestrian. And they win against a great team. They still won. They just didn't look dominant. They kind of got lucky in that one. But, I don't know. Do you think they're going to hold up? Do you think you're going to hang on to this? 17-0, right? Is it too early to start chanting 17-0? Definitely. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm a Bills fan. I love this team. And it might be finally time that they end and put away all of their 4 Super Bowl losses. Bills stands for boy, I love losing Super Bowls. All the jokes. Because if they win the Super Bowl, I think that ends it. Either way, tell me what you think. Write it in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry if you're a Titans fan, but maybe Malik Willis will. Maybe it's Malik time. Maybe he should start next game. I don't know. Right when you think Willis should start. When do you just call the season? No more Tannehill. Derrick Henry's not the same. Let's go with Willis. Start the next era of Titans football. I'm excited for that. I'll be excited to watch that one happen. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.